Okay. Good morning. Good God. Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you. Hi, Chassis. Thanks for being here. How you doing? This was an adventure. I could not get OBS to work. It wouldn't open. And if on the rare occasion I did get it to get past its initial loading screen, I couldn't change anything. I couldn't click into any of the sources or anything because it would just freeze. And it wasn't finding my video. So obviously I needed to click into my video capture card to like change things. For some reason, it does appear to be perceiving my webcam because I see that the light's on, but you can't see it. So I guess I don't care. I'm not messing with anything else. So I had to completely shut down my computer. I killed basically all the background processes that I could. And then I completely uninstalled and reinstalled Streamlabs. And then my scenes were completely blank, so I just it was a whole thing. But we're here. We're here now. We made it. That's what matters. Mortcam is working. Hopefully the audio balance is fine, because on this isn't right. On Tuesday, I couldn't get the microphone to work, which was probably an indication that Streamlabs was about to explode. And I just barely hobbled through stream, apparently. But we're here now. Half an hour late, but we're here. So, I spent time... I don't really want to fight you guys, because we're all, like, fully healed right now, so how about we just don't? I spent a bunch of time earlier this week / late last week after stream collecting the rest of the Stardust, because remember there's 50 Stardust in the game. And at the time that we had finished stream last Thursday, we had 27 Stardust. I needed 30 for a trophy, so sure. And then I went and I got the rest, except for one, which is what I'm trying to get now. I'm trying to find it. And once we get all 50 Stardust, we have to go talk, if I remember correctly, we have to go talk to Martel. She's the one... That's Kansas. She's the one... Here's... Maybe? Is this Belzac? I'm looking for Shirley's tower. I don't remember which tower is Shirley's. This was Belzac. So anyway, we have to go talk to Martel. Martel is the one with the sick baby, and she wanted all of the Stardust so that she could... Because if you get all... They're like the Dragon Balls, basically. Stardust is just the Dragon Balls. You get all the Dragon Balls, you get to make a wish. So... Shirley, where do you live? This one's not yours. This is Rose's, is it not? But anyway, Martel was gonna make a wish for her child to, like, be healed. And in exchange for us giving her the ability to do that, she gives us a really good item. Well, she gives us a bunch of really good items. But one of them is the key that we need to get into Faust. You just kind of don't know that at the time. And Faust is the super secret Giganto boss of this game. And he's really hard, and I think that we're going to lose. But I want to find out, so I need to get this Stardust. I left it for stream because I was like, no, I'll just get to Velweb and then this will give me something to do while people show up. This is Damia. But apparently, finding this final Stardust is its own journey. Are we sure that this is not Shirley over here? Oh, where am I going? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is not Shirley's room. This is Rose's room. Alright, fine. I guess we'll just check every single one, and eventually we'll find it. Okay, so there's 2 towers that we've checked so far. I'm starting over. Those 2. I know that it's not that one because it's green. Oh, wait. Shirley's Tower is just the one right on top of this, isn't it? Am I just a dum-dum? But yeah, I don't want to be like using additions or anything because I want to stay healed. I don't remember if you get to heal before Faust, but I'm thinking probably the answer is no. I love that psych bomb. It's fantastic. Alright, Shirley. Is this where you've lived all along? Yes. Great. We've done it. The final Stardust. It did not have to be as hard as I made it. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we will take our giant flying manta ray and get to Rouge, which is where Martel is. $50 Stardust. You can see it there in the bottom. And it's okay if we can't beat him, like, I still have a bunch of leveling up that I can do before. I just want to go to him now and see how we fare. Because I want to do it without a legend cask, and I don't know if that's even feasible. That might be asking way too much. In which case I would need to go back to Lohan to buy the legend cask, and then maybe earn enough money for another one. Alright, it's gonna take me a little bit to get out of Velweb, but thanks, Shirley. Appreciate it. I'm never coming back here again. Wow, I am surprised that we made it that far without another encounter. Also, I want you to know, if you were here for the cooking, in quotes, stream on Tuesday, I made those muffins, and then I made the goose muffins, and I gave a little bit of extra from the rabbit muffins to Mort and Gladio, just while it was fresh. Neither of them wanted any. They don't like my cooking. I was marginally insulted. But I left it in Mort's enclosure, and he had some the next day, because he's just a weirdo like that. Sometimes reptiles don't want the fresh food, they gotta wait until it gets all like weird overnight and then they'll eat it. I don't understand. Yeah, this place is long. We're almost out. Also, apparently, I was trying to buy something this morning, and I was using PayPal to do it because my credit card information was stolen, so for the time being, my credit card is canceled until I get a new one with like an updated number. And so I was using PayPal since I couldn't just put my credit card in, and it was like, we don't recognize who you are, we need to send you a text message. Okay, sure. And it just would not send me a text message, so I couldn't complete the purchase. And I was like, what is going on? And then Husbando sent me a message, and he's like, yeah, apparently AT&T, the service that we just switched to like 2 days ago, is having a gigantic nationwide outage. And people can't even call 911, which is kind of a big deal. So, yikes. Guess that was the problem. But on the bright side, I suppose, we have fiber internet now. Finally. And my download speed hasn't really changed. But my upload speed is gargantuan now. I don't really need it to be, but it is. Because previously, we were paying $120 a month, which is already ridiculous, for essentially 300 down and 20 up. And the service was inconsistent, and anytime we needed help, like if you're in my Discord, you probably remember, when I tried to get Xfinity to come to the house to fix our internet because it wasn't working, and it took me multiple weeks because they kept canceling the appointments that I would set. Like, they'd be like, okay, we're gonna be there tomorrow, and they'd send me a text. And then, 2 hours later, it would be like, we're sorry that you canceled. And it's like, no, I didn't. So I did that multiple times, and I ended up having to, like, basically keep calling them repeatedly every day to make sure that they didn't cancel until that guy showed up. So yeah, they were garbage, and they kept raising prices for no reason. I filed so many complaints. They kept raising prices for no reason, and, they weren't giving us the speeds that they promised, so I complained about that. And then they were like, oh, well, we'll just lower your bill a little bit. Sorry about that. Isn't that kind of us? And so that $120 that I was paying was with a permanent discount on my bill because they weren't supplying the price that, or the up and down that we were paying for. So I didn't want to work with them anymore. And fiber was just recently put into our area. So now we pay $80 a month for 500 down and 700 up instead of 20 up. And I don't super know that it makes a difference for streaming, because, like, 20 seemed to be doing the job just fine, so I'm not sure, like, how much would be different, but hypothetically, it's different. Hey, Dragon Sage, nice to see ya. How you doing? So yeah, conveniently, we switched to AT&T fiber and everything, and then now there's this giant outage, but it's cell data only, it appears. Obviously, or I wouldn't be able to be streaming. So. But I hope they get it fixed soon, because I'm sure there are plenty of people who need to be calling 911. I am a fool. I am a dum-dum. I just realized, I just explained, like 5 minutes ago when we were in Velweb, that we need to go to Martel. And I'm just not doing that. I'm just 1000% not doing that. My bad. Alright, well, we've taken damage. This has all just kind of gone to pot. Let's just get some additions. Because I was going to Faust. To my credit, I wasn't just wandering around in the middle of nowhere. But we don't have the item we need to access Faust, so why am I going here? Boy, these penguins! Those slippery boys. Bye! To be honest, any leveling up that we do before Faust is gonna be good. Additions, anything, so... Easy. Okay, let's get out of here, even though I just got myself into here. I just want to see if he kills all three of us in one hit. That's basically just what I want to experiment with. Also, and completely unrelated to anything we were talking about, Taco Bell has a new menu item called like a crispy chicken crispinata or so. I don't know. It's like a little chicken pocket. And it's pretty good. You should try it. You should probably order through the app though, because it seemed like the people who were just in line at Taco Bell trying to order it couldn't get it because they didn't have enough. And they preferentially honor online orders. So order through the app. The app is better anyway, you get better prices. Hashtag sponsor me, Taco Bell. Love you. Man, I am on today with these additions. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? It's Thursday, you know I'm gonna ask that question. I have to work this weekend. Kinda lame. But whatever. Husbando and I have been playing the original Final Fantasy in preparation for finally approaching the remake. Because we still haven't even played the first part of the remake, let alone this one that is either coming out or has already come out. I haven't kept track. Because we were waiting. Because it's like, you know, they made this first part, which I think maybe only made it like to the end of Midgar, which is obviously not very far. So we were like, well, we'll just wait until the second part comes out and then we'll tackle both at the same time. But since so much has changed with the remake, we figured we'd play the original. We have just exited Gongaga on our way to Cosmo Canyon. That's right, your birthday's the 24th. You're having some delicious food, as I recall. I kind of wish my birthday wasn't when it was, because between me and Husbando and Christmas and New Year, like, all of that happens within 1 month, because Husbando's birthday is in December, and my birthday is obviously January 1st. So I kind of wish we had, like, something, you know, throughout the rest of the year. We do have Halfsgiving, which is Thanksgiving halfway before Thanksgiving. because Husbando's sister is always the one who makes Thanksgiving, and I really like to make Thanksgiving, so I feel like I'm missing out every year. So we just have our own like mini Thanksgiving where I get to cook. But other than that, we don't really have a lot of holidays and stuff to celebrate, you know? We just gotta make stuff up. I guess our anniversary's in June, but... Also, don't forget it's a leap year this year. Potentially exciting. The reason that I know that is because I have to proofread calendars, and it sucks. And that leap year is one of the easiest things to miss. Okay, let's actually do what we're supposed to do. We gotta go... Oh god. I guess I have to go to Fletz? Because I can't just go wherever I want on Kulon. I have to go to major cities. So I guess I have to go to Fletz to get on the Queen Fury. To go to Rouge. Is my guess. Also, we're still brainstorming names for this new berry. I think the current leader in Husbando's mind is Crunchberry. And I'm feeling potentially that the current leader in my mind is Salisbury. But we are still very open to ideas. Halle Berry's such a good name, but Husbando doesn't like it. This song slaps. I love this song. Hey, Kayla. Can you take me on a journey? I don't know why you were waiting for me. As far as you're concerned, I'm gone and probably dead. Here we go. I wonder if Martel would have still just been in Leningrad. I think once you go to Rouge, she's supposed to just permanently move there. But I wonder if she would have just been standing in Leningrad and then we wouldn't have had to do this. Indiana Jones. We never give quite enough consideration to like the names of some of these places. Like Endinus is both kind of a cool name for a world and also kind of like stereotypically, you know, that sounds like it came from a JRPG kind of vibes, you know what I mean? The byte order that a computer operates in, I had no idea that that was such a thing. Intel computers operate in Little Endian? That sounds like a fantasy world! I just saw, this is only slightly related, I just saw the other day some kind of like flip counter that was counting in binary, and for some reason the way that it was presented in that specific case made binary make just so much more sense to me. And I thought it was very cool. I'll have to see if I can find it. Alright, heading back to Martel. she's back here. Who is buzzing me constantly? Oh, AT&T must have just come back because I'm getting like 60,000 PayPal things. Alright, here's Martel. It's you folks. I'm surprised you came all the way here. Look at the girl. My daughter took ill a year ago and then since then has been sleeping in pain. Yeah, thank you, Martel. You said that twice. But she is much better thanks to you. I appreciate it. Because we've given her some stardust. You see, the reason why you were looking for the stardust was for this girl. Yes, but I can't get too relaxed. She's better, but not completely cured. It means more stardust will help her, doesn't it? Right, so when you find some, give it to me, will you? I appreciate it. Here you go. I'm trying to give them to you. Yes, being able to watch the pattern of the counting makes Space 2 make a lot more sense. Yeah, that was exactly what it was. Because it was like 1 digit and then 2 digits. And then it was like 2 digits and then 3 digits. And you could see like what caused it to move into another slot. And for some reason, just bridging the gap in my brain that way made it make so much more sense. Martel, here. Are you sure? Thank you very much, then. We gave 27 stardust. That's a lot. My chance to return the favor. Take this. It's the rare thing I promised. War God's Sash. Rainbow earrings. It reminds me. This one is the 50th Stardust. I made it! I collected all the Stardust in the world. Did you, Martel? Did you collect all the Stardust in the world? I wish happiness for my daughter. I wish a bright future for my daughter. Martel, you're making a wish on the Dragon Balls. You should wish for her not to be sick first. Yeah, this is the part where Shenron shows up and goes, Yo, what's your wish? Lil. I had a strange dream. There was a woman. She said, I'll give you happiness. There was Shenron. Shenron's a girl in this one. Isn't this strange? I'm already happy now. I got my mom and baby brother. That's happy enough, isn't it? I guess you're right. Ma, I can't breathe. Sorry. Thanks to you, not only has Lil found happiness, but I have too. In return for your favor, take this. I feel some special power from this stone, a really special one. It might be useful for your journey. Just take it. Thank you. The vanishing stone is what we needed. Thanks a million. I won't forget about you ever. You better not. Traveled all over the world for you. Thanks, Martel. Alright, so we've got our vanishing stone. Actually, let me look. Because she gave us a War God's Sash. And rainbow earrings as well. Yeah, I mean, War God's Sash is fine. Dart can't have the rainbow earrings. But I'm thinking they're probably going to be Maru's thing. Ah, but she... Ugh. That Giganta ring is actually really important. Al, what you got? He has the one that... Yeah, that's really good for him too. Ugh. I don't remember, because I've barely ever fought Faust. I don't remember if he does abnormal statuses. I think he just nukes you and you're just dead. Yeah, rainbow earring is basically a ribbon. You can just only ever get this one from Martel. Because you can usually farm ribbons, I think, in Final Fantasy. Or at least there's more than one. But sadly, she did not give us the good War Gods thing, which is do the additions without doing half damage. Thanks, Bueller. What I would like is to talk to Kulon. Do you want to sail this boat as practice for becoming a man of the sea? And Dart's like, yes. Exactly. But if you're not good, he'll quickly take over for you. Alright, fine. We gotta get off the water in order for Kulon to come pick us up. Then we can go and see Faust. And probably get absolutely decimated, but that's okay. A screw shell. I'm actually really happy that they didn't fix that. That he still says Blossom Storm even though it says Flower Storm. Ugh, I don't want to deal with you, buddy. Can you just go away? Please? My man. No. Goodbye. So, speaking also of binary, I took one of the greatest mistakes of my life. I took a class in college about teaching math because I thought to myself, okay, I'm bad at math, and I acknowledge that. And specifically, I'm really bad at statistics. So, for my mandatory math bit of my college education, I probably shouldn't take statistics, which was the other choice. So I was like, it's fine. I'm minoring in ESL education. So I qualify to go for the math education class, which counts for my math requirement. I'm so smart. This will be easy because clearly if you're like teaching math to somebody, then it's going to be easy because it was for elementary school. So I was like, great. I can just take a class on elementary school math. Really? And, you know, this is how I'll skirt my math requirement. That was foolish. The class was really hard. And part of the reason it was hard was because it mandated that you be able to solve basic problems in, like, a variety of ways, right? So that you can teach a large number of potential... Martell is not here. A large number of potential, you know, students, different ways to do math. And in order to stretch our brains and really make sure that we were learning, like, the foundational stuff and not just, like, cheating our way through it, we did a lot of the class in, like, base 8 or something. And I mean, it goes to show how much I actually learned, right? Because we had to, like, count in base 8 using sticks. And then there was, like, another way where you make, like, tall cubes and short cubes. And it was, like, actual physical cubes. It wasn't like you were drawing them. They were actual physical cubes. And basically my point is, I think that I'm just bad at math in general. But I also think that once I got used to it, operating in base 8 or whatever it was, I don't remember, kind of became second nature. So I feel like the people who often have to work with binary stuff, it's probably the same. Like, it seems so obtuse at first, but I'm sure they don't think anything of it. It's just like a foreign language, right? You just get used to it. But I don't really have any context for understanding when you would need to work in binary. Like, when do people work in binary? I understand why computers work in binary, but is there ever really a situation anymore where people have to sit down and write binary stuff? You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a thing. You know, in retrospect, I probably should have bought some more healing items. I mean, guys, I don't want your weapons. I want your items. Thank you. How many Angel's Prayers? I have 0 Angel's Prayers? Are you joshing me? Okay, I need to sell. I'm gonna hope that he doesn't petrify people. I need to get over myself and just use some of these items, though. Because they are taking up a lot of space. Okay. I'm gonna keep, say, 2 Angel's Prayers. 1. Yep. Alright, that seems good to me. Good to me. Guys, please, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm finally actually doing that addition. I don't know why the last couple weeks it's just been really out of sync, you know? I would love for Al to get his 5th Dragoon level. That would be extremely helpful. Because everybody that we have on the team here is ready to learn their final edition. Except for Al, obviously, who already has his. So we don't need to check where we are on editions anymore. It's just literally they're going to do them until at some point during the level up screen, they're going to get their final edition. And we really, really want Maru's basically before we're done with Mayfill. Because we need time to level it up in order to do, for example, Archangel. Which is a Maru exclusive fight. Where she actually has to, like, do damage and survive. Archangel is one of the harder fights. And I know Maru's hurt. We're gonna do a little bit of fighting right before Faust. Because, like, again, I don't think there's a heal there. But I fully expect just to get absolutely blasted here. I honestly don't think we stand a chance. I just want to see how bad it is. Sure, this is perfect. One little penguin. If we don't attack him first, he shouldn't run away. So let's get people up a little bit because I need every healing item that I have. Hey Shavio, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Dragoon is going fine. It was really just OBS that was the problem. But it seems to be sorted out. I had to like force shut down my computer, completely reinstall OBS. I don't know. Because then you could say, well, the Dragoons. Obviously. How you doing, though? We're on our way to Faust. We've gotten all 50 Stardust. We've gotten the Vanishing Stone from Martel to open up his chamber. Alright, how are you looking, buddy? Yeah, you can heal. Beautiful. So I'm gonna make a straight up save. A hard save. Before we do this. Tech has been sus for a while now and you fix it. That's cool in my book. I want to go... not here. Mort's still gotta be sassy, obviously. Alright. We've got this saved. I'm absolutely going to use it. Hi, Morty. Where you going, dude? We got our 50 Stardust. Here we go. Oh god. We're gonna die so fast. Here's Faust. My name is Faust, the commander of the super mobile fort Flanville. Below is the land of taboo. Nobody is allowed to pass through. If you'd like to stay alive, go away at once. What is that? I love that he literally says, "Who knew? Who knew? That stone is the Vanishing Stone." Is it this stone? The Vanishing Stone was created by Melbu, who was even afraid of my power. My apparition will vanish. Thank you for the exposition. Vanished. Good job, Dart. 10 out of 10, man. Vanishing Stone made him vanish. You figured it out. I think I remember hearing about this before. There was a wizard who was a commander here at Flanville during the Dragon campaign. That was Faust? Dart, he literally just said that. He literally just said, I am the commander of the mobile fort Flanville. I heard that man was able to create an apparition of himself that was as powerful as him. He's guarding air with his own apparition. It seems he really doesn't want anybody to go down below. What's down there? I don't know, Dart. Why don't we find out? So if we had tried to come in here, which obviously I did because this chest is open. This chest was the one that had the therapy ring, which is what Dart has that stops his sword from eating away at his health every turn. If we had tried to go down here without the Vanishing Stone, we would have gotten into an encounter with Faust and he would have absolutely decimated us. So the Vanishing Stone, which you only get from finding all the Stardust in the game, opens up this teleporter to just go to Faust. The real Faust, not his apparition. I'm pretty sure if you don't have the Oh No stone, he literally just kills you no matter what. I don't think that you can defeat him. I don't know where I'm going now, because I don't usually come down here, so we're gonna find out together. I feel as though I've just gone in a circle. Can you stop going in a circle though, Dart? Okay, so how about this one? This one seems like it goes somewhere. Oh god, there's more. Hey, what's this? That's probably something I should put on, given that they've given it to me. What does it do? Yep. I don't care about this, but Maru is really, really squishy. What's her magical hat do? Could she even wear... Hold on. Maru might not even be able to wear the dragon helm, which kind of makes that decision easier. No, she can. Yeah, I think she needs it, because having barely 1,000 HP is like... Yikes. But I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Like, I could give it to Al and give him like 6,000 HP, which is gargantuan, and he might be able to survive one attack. We sure do need these, don't we? Oh, you dirty scoundrel. I'm gonna go for this spooky looking one. Is this? Where am I? Okay. Okay, so the only one we didn't try was this one. This has to be right. Yes, okay. Fantastic. The two entrances over there. Fausta's in one of them. What is this trembling? Is the ground rotten? I wanna go, please. Oh. Easy, you just go in the green one. Wait. Was this one here before? I guess. It must have been. So the one up top isn't right. We know this one isn't right, so I guess let's go in this one to get me back. Oh, but this is just gonna take me to the top too. I didn't realize we were gonna be solving a whole puzzle here. Hey, we made it to another one. Damn you! This ground is rotten too. This is the Make Fun of Shanna channel. That's right, not the Solve Puzzles channel. When have I ever played a puzzle game? Just here again? Alright, 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 alright. The funny thing is, I would love to, like, go back to the beginning, but I don't remember how to do that. Oh, there's more. Okay, so this right-hand one up here, no. Don't do that. And this one takes me where? Alright, this one takes me to another screen. Sure. This one was the correct answer before. This one took me, like, up somewhere. Alright, so that's... If we're up here, we're wrong. Right? Because all three of those have led somewhere that we didn't need to be. We're gonna figure this out. I was supposed to be fighting a Super Bowl. This was formerly a correct answer. So, I thought it was, at least. Hey, okay, back to the beginning. Sure. I didn't want to be in a fight. No. I didn't want to be in a fight right now. What are these? I have never seen these enemies before. Dragon soldiers. That seems cool. Yeah, I've never seen these enemies before because if you don't suck, you don't get into a random encounter in this part of Flanville. I just spent all my time, like, nicely healing and everything, so if we could just go away. Yeah, Rainbow Six is sort of a puzzle game with guns, and you saw how that went. Kept shooting my own guys. Okay. Okay, here we go. Have to go this way. This, sure, you know what? This leads off to the side. Where does this go? I don't know. I'm going somewhere. I did it! I could have done that from the beginning? Hold on. We're saving. This is a dead end? Then what was the apparition of Faust about up there? Oh no. It was rotten after all. So many items. The game itself is like, you're gonna need to prepare for this, you little baby. Where are we? Seems to be the bottom of Flanville. You crafty humans! The sin of contaminating my sacred Flanville is an idiocy worthy of total death. This is not an apparition or a ghost. It's the true magician Faust. Surprising to see a person who still knows my name after 11,000 years. Faust, you introduced yourself like 3 times up above. You remember that? Even more amazing is that you have the vanishing stone that turns away my apparition. It's a miracle. You've been living since the Dragon campaign, just like you, Rose? Seems so. You stopped being surprised since you met Charles. Not unusual to live for 10,000 years. I disagree. You agree with me, Faust? Not bad being human and being ageless. And what is it you desire? Do you want to serve me, the ruler of the world? You are the ruler of the world? In the near future. After the remobilization of my Flanville, the eternal absolute dominance, which even Mobu Frama couldn't achieve. The day I, Faust, become the king of the world. He's annoying. What are we gonna do, Dart? Yeah, let's fight him and regret it. We gotta finish him. We can't leave such a dangerous guy alone. You're ignoring me, the feared wizard. I now understand your desire. You desire a painful, wretched death. It'll be no problem. I'll grant it to you now. You got up literally 30 seconds to fetch a snack and you solved the whole thing. Yeah, apparently there was just one path I didn't go that was right at the beginning. Oh, he's got like dudes and stuff as well. Oh, this is bad. I don't remember what the deal is with these dudes, but I don't want there to be dudes. So let's do this and hope that they die. Oh yeah, like 226. I tried so hard. Oh, good, cool. You love to see it. I don't know if we just got really unlucky or if that was a mechanic that I don't remember. That we need to do something to make him vulnerable. Hey! We survived! One of us did. Alright, what's your guys' deal? So I can't target these other guys. Can I even hit Faust? I can. Is he completely immune to magic, perhaps? I guess that makes sense. He's a magician. Yo! Jesus Christ. That was a burnout that wasn't even remotely fully charged and it did 2,400 damage. Okay, I want to go back here and just like figure out what's happening. Because obviously we're not strong enough. Yeah, no, I got wrecked. Faust is unironically super, super. Like, most people don't beat Faust. I don't even remember what these items are that he gives you when you're done. So that's why you need a legend cask. That's why people recommend that you have that item. Because it dramatically increases your defense. But yeah, I don't remember what the deal with these little guys is. Because they're not individual enemies, they're like part of him. So let's just see, because Maru's basically always going to outspeed. Let's not use Psych Bomb, let's just try... maybe not like an all attack. Yeah, sure. Burnout. This is a single attack that hypothetically should just be targeting Faust. Okay, so he can get hit. I don't know why then the Psych Bomb didn't do anything. Maybe it genuinely did just miss, but... So he's not immune to magic damage. So then I want to try again. Because if it misses twice, then we'll just know not to use it. No, okay, so we literally did just get unlucky, and we missed. That's still not a lot of damage. That was a really good Psych Bomb, admittedly from a character who doesn't have super high magic attack, which is what items scale off of. And it did not do very much damage. Now, I do note that he did the same thing in both fights, and I don't know if it's because he just always does the same thing, or if it's because the situation played out the same way, where those two died and Dart was still alive. I'm gonna try one more thing. Also, Mort absolutely knocked his camera over. Thank you, Faust, for all the detail. This conversation could be... Whoopsie, I did not mean to say withdraw. Oh, can we not even withdraw? That's funny. I like that. Dart's like, well, I mean, we shouldn't be down here. We should be taking care of my dad. He's gonna, like, end the world. And Faust is like, I think not. You don't get to leave. Okay, I just don't want him to go first, so sure. Maru, Dragoon. I want to see how much this helps. Dragoons innately have very high magic defense. But I suspect that it's not going to be that simple. Not only because we won't be able to kill him in 5 turns, but because I'm sure he has some kind of, oh, I detect Dragoons, therefore, you know. Thanks, buddy. Oh, look at him float around. I'm sure that'll do nothing. Miss! Why? I guess he must just have like a really high agility stat. Alright, so it seems like he always starts with this. So I'm interested to see if the next thing that he does is burnout. Oh, that was so much better. Problem is we can't just buy like a bunch of SP potions and oof, feed people into Dragoon. He's dead. Or she wouldn't be transforming back. Because, you know, we can't really heal or res as a Dragoon, so it's very risky to have the whole team be Dragoons. Oh my god, why do you get to go so often? But, okay, so it's not just burnout now. Right, nothing like a 50-second attack animation straight into a miss. Well, he surely doesn't miss us, does he? Thank you. God. Ow. Please. So yeah, sadly, I think at least one person is gonna need a legend cask. I have the money for one. And I could probably drum up the money for a second one, but I don't really want to do that. So I think it would probably honestly be Al who gets the legend cask. Which sadly is a ring item, I think. Alright, Dart. Here, you're ready to do another minute-long dragon that's gonna miss? Dart's dragon isn't actually as bad. It's much shorter. Yeah! 500 damage! That's garbage. So yeah, I think it's physical only, basically, for this fight. This is just not doing enough damage. A fairly big burnout. Love it. That is your worst attack. Please keep doing it. What are these dudes? What are these fellas just staring at me? Because I can't target them. They're just kind of there. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that damage. Physical. I wonder if non-Dragoon physical also does that much. Al is not going to get to res anybody, sadly. His dart's about to go down. It's so nice to see that giant number. I want to look and see how much HP Faust has. Oh my god, Mom, I know. Leave me alone. Okay, Faust does not have as much HP as I expected. He has 24,000 HP. We could do this. Right? That's 2,000 every time, assuming that I get it perfect, which, you know, is kind of... Maybe it's all... Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, it hurts. It hurts. Wasn't the worst. So these guys are just like his fan club? They help him do attacks every now and then? The dart's dead. Yes, Mother, I know. Jesus Christ. Oh, Albert has 19 health. Okay, cool. We got perfects every time, though. Mom keeps texting me. She's like, they just forgave a bunch of student loans. Was it yours? No. We'll keep an eye on it. It's not gonna be mine, Mother. Well, here are the requirements. I know. Yes, she says, not us. Yeah, exactly. Not us. So why do you just keep blowing up my phone about it? Stop. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, okay. Alright. We're gonna try this one more time. I still don't think it's gonna work, but it's gonna be a lot more doable. And the thing is, they're not even my loans. They're her loans, because they're Parent Plus loans. So they're in her name, I'm not on them at all. I'm only repaying them out of, you know, a moral sense of rightness because they were taken out for my education. And she doesn't have the means to pay them because she is an alcoholic. But she got upset that I changed the login information for the student loan portal because she has a history of creeping on my finances, even if after I've told her to stop. And so I changed the login because I didn't want her to, you know, if we were gonna save up and then like nuke a student loan. I gotta think real quick. Nobody, it has to be Maru. Unless an idea occurs. Oh, but then Al's gonna die. Nah, we have to do it this way. So I changed the login for the student loan stuff because if we were gonna save up a bunch and then like completely wipe out a student loan, you know, put like $5,000 or something towards one after we saved, I didn't want her to be able to see that and then contact us and be like, "Oh, well, Miss Moneybags," yeah, because that's what she has done in the past. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the dragon. And she got really upset when I changed the login information because she's like, "They're my loans. I could be responsible if you don't make payments," which is true. So she mandated that we keep the login so that she can log in and look, which I get because, as she said, it is her responsibility technically. But now she keeps just sending me these messages like, "Did your loans get forgiven? Did your loans get forgiven? You have the login. Look." I'm kind of feeling like maybe just Maru isn't the one to have in this fight. Or maybe she needs to switch rings with Al. So she has more HP. Because, but I mean, even that. 1200 damage, even if she had double the HP, is still ridiculous. She should have really high magic defense. I guess to be fair, Al hasn't cast his thing yet. But so basically what I wanted and why I tried this again was because I wanted Maru to survive long enough that she could do a heal. Because if she could do Diamond Dust, or not Diamond Dust, Rainbow Breath, then she would have a chance of surviving and actually contributing to this fight and doing physical damage. Which might have been the little push that we need, you know, to do it. So I guess actually technically, based on what we're seeing, it's Maru who gets the Legend Cask. The one that we do get. And then we come back and try again. Because if that stops her from dying in 2 hits, then she can actually contribute. She's our healer while we're in Dragoon form, which is really, really important. Because if everybody gets 5 turns as a Dragoon, right? That's 5 physical attacks. If each physical attack does an average of slightly more than 2,000, then 2 characters getting 5 turns of 2,000 attacks should be 20,000 damage. Which is almost enough to kill him. And that's assuming that Maru has to heal every turn, which he probably does. So there's a couple problems with that plan. First of all, Al doesn't have 5 turns as a Dragoon. He has 4 right now. And second of all, obviously the much larger issue, Maru is dead. But we have a plan, at least, given what we see here. I'm gonna intentionally fail this one. Because I want to see how much it does if we only get 4 hits. Not good, but not the worst. We can live with that. Alright, we've learned some very important things here. We will go and pick up a Legend Cask from Lohan. Let me read you, like, the text of what the Legend Cask does. Oh, it's a hat. Ooh, that's wonderful. It is one of a handful of items of unsurpassing power. The cask is, however, as good as required for fighting the optional super boss magician Faust. Yes. is a hat that gives massive magic defense, magic evasion, and magic attack. That's interesting that it gives magic attack as well. So yeah, basically I knew that that was the strategy for this guy, but I don't want to have to get... I wanted to see if we could do it without. And I don't want to get more than one. So I think if we put one on Maru, she should be able to survive, and that means that she's healing everybody and we should just be golden. I think. Especially if she also gets magic evasion as well. I just get so many turns. I would like to have time before the fight starts to, you know, give people, like, speed up. I have that magic shield that blocks 3 magical attacks, which I could put on either Maru or Dart. But, like, I don't have time. Maru outspeeds him, and then immediately he opens the fight with that giant meteor thing. Which will kill Albert and Maru if they're not Dragoons. I'm pretty sure this attack is one of the ones that will insta-kill Dart. Farewell, Al. Love you, buddy. Alright. Well, we've learned some important things here. We've learned some valuable lessons. So, we've got a plan. Next time, we're gonna go to Lohan. We're gonna get a legend cask. We're gonna put it on Maru. I might swap some people's stuff. I don't know. Like their items. I don't know if Al still wants... Because I thought the legend cask was a ring, and it's actually a hat, so we might have some flexibility with rings now. Then Maru will be the healer. Al can be slight defense for 1 turn, and then we'll hopefully just have like 1 or 2 turns where we have to be human in order to do physical, and hopefully that's going to be Al because he's going to hit like a truck. And we'll see how it goes. But we also need to get Al up to Dragoon level 5 before we can do this again. So we might just go and do Xenobatus next time. Because that whole area needs to be done anyway, and then that gives Al a chance to level up a little bit, fight another boss. It's actually 3 bosses, but you know. So yeah, that was fun, even though I started half an hour late. Thank you for being patient while I reinstalled my entire streaming setup. Twiz is streaming, and we don't usually get to raid Twiz. So, game Twizter. Let's raid. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I know today was kind of weird, but that's okay. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, say hi to Twiz when you get over there. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week. I was gonna do something... I don't remember. I thought I had some kind of special plan for next week, but since I don't remember it, it couldn't have been that special. But I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.